Good morning. Since we don't get to meet this Friday, but I do with the other section, I felt like it might be helpful for you all to kind of still see the slides that I'm using before and have me talk through them before I upload them, because there's some extra details and examples that I think might be helpful to you. Okay, so let's get the slideshow going. And so a review for the essay guidelines, and again, this is regarding the final exam. It only has to be 5 paragraphs. You're looking between 700 and 800 words, MLA format. For your 130 section, you're going to be having the exam on Wednesday, June 27th from 1 to 3. And again, you should have chosen by now one of your 3 options, looking at graphic novel techniques, looking at the film techniques or film as metaphor, and then also the third one would be the comparison. So a couple thesis ideas. One of these we looked at already, but I wanted to give you some more. The use of techniques in Monster, such as flashbacks, word bubbles, and point of view, sway the reader's implicit bias as they witness Steve Harmon's trial unfold. That would be one. Of course, looking at the issue of graphic novel techniques or film techniques. Unlike Whistling Vivaldi's focus on research and Between the World and Me's mix of history and memoir, the graphic novel Monster invites readers to actively assess their implicit bias through emotionally driven images. That would be a great one for the comparison. Some topic sentence ideas, and again, you can write your topic sentences out. Oh, my light keeps going off. Some topic sentence ideas would be this one. Flashbacks are used in stories to capture a scene earlier in time and are effective in demonstrating character development and giving clues into the character's experience, morals, or behavior. So that would be like a topic sentence on a paragraph that's just about flashbacks and how they work and how that can impact implicit bias. Another one, through the technique of juxtaposition, readers are able to sympathize and identify with Steve, and then you would have a few examples of juxtaposition there. So these would be helpful to you, and you can use some of these if you want, or reword them, or use something similar. Some more Meyer's use of flashbacks in Monster. Give the reader a front row seat into the events that may or may not have happened in the crime. So the idea of flashback when it's used in film techniques to kind of deal with the issue of memory. And then the last one, since illustrations set graphic novels apart from other research and memoirs, it stands to reason that Monster is most effective in manipulating readers' implicit bias. So this one is in the comparison, if you're doing the comparison essay. Some things about in-text citations. So you want to avoid using page numbers in the text or introduction to a scene. So you want to just talk about the plot, not bring in the page number. The page numbers only go in the parentheses. And you can put the author's last name or the illustrator's last name there along with the page number. And there's an example here. When Steve tries to fall asleep in his jail cell, he seems to remember a violent interaction he experienced. And then in parentheses, you would have the page number. What you don't want to do is say on page 29, this is happening. So you want to use plot to introduce scenes, not page numbers. And then it should be listed author's last name, first name, title of the book, publisher, publication year. I'm not requiring that you have a works cited page at the end, but if you want to put one on there, that would be fine. So you need to submit your thesis and outline on Sunday. Of course, your paper's due Saturday night for your research paper. So it's a lot of work right now, but study for the reading quiz on Monday. You don't have to do a whole lot for that. Just know from the original lecture that has the areas that you can review as far as graphic novels. Just review those and you should be fine. And then the third one, peer review of a 1-page outline on Wednesday. So you want to bring 3 copies to class or send me the file and I can make the copies for you. Okay, so I hope you have a good weekend. If you have any questions about your essay, your research paper, or about putting this together for the thesis outline, please let me know and just text or email. Okay, take care.